It is 2:17 a.m. Sunday morning. I woke up to a plethora of incoming messages on my phone from YouTube. As you can see from the warning that is here on the screen, they pulled down the last Taco podcast episode because they said me and my wife are sharing misinformation that could be harmful to others. What information, you might ask, did we share that is harmful possibly to others? See, there was a time in this world where every nation, every manufacturer of pharmaceuticals, when it came to vaccines, put the thimerosal, or whatever it is, into actual vaccines. It was to keep it shelf stable, to make sure that it didn't get contaminated. That was all it was for. And thimerosal is not connected to the mercury that is a mercury poison that you would get from other things. But they said that we gave misinformation out. And that there is. And in the appeal, because I filed the appeal, I filed an appeal because this is not the first time we've shared this information on a Taco podcast. It's actually the fourth time. And I lost every single one of the appeals. YouTube has decided that us sharing that information on the Taco podcast is harmful. And that there is a connection between vaccines and autism, in particular when it came to our actual content and what we were talking about. So here we are, dealing with this all over again. The YouTube algorithm and the YouTube, moderators out there from their side, not my moderators, believe there is a connection between autism and vaccines. The science has been there for over 30 years. For over 30 years, we've known that there was no connection. One man put out one bogus paper, and the world has been fighting against that ever since. He lost his medical license. He was discredited within his own community in the medical field. But he only did it because he wanted to push his own vaccines. His own vaccines that he believed that everyone should get. Not ones that anyone should be getting. But that's where it started from. Misinformation. Real misinformation. And again, over the course of the last 30 years, every study out there in the medical journals that have ever has been posted in the medical journals, peer-reviewed medical journals, shows that there is no connection between vaccines and autism. But YouTube, they believe it's true. They believe there's a connection between vaccines and autism. I don't know how to put it in a light way, or to put it in some cookie, sweetened, version. Except for to say, YouTube is fucking stupid. Fucking stupid. Okay? Because that fits exactly what they've decided is real. What is the outcome of this now on the Taco podcast? We got 3 community guideline strikes, and I have appealed them. And hopefully I can get this video up on the Taco podcast, because they're going to block and possibly shut down the Taco podcast, because again, we got 4 community guideline strikes, all for the same thing. They went back 4 years ago to the very first episode of the Taco podcast, where we mentioned there was no connection between vaccines and autism. And here we are, all these years later, and they went through every bit of it. And there is no way to reach out to YouTube after you lose the appeal. I posted the information and links to the American Medical Association, the AMA, in my appeal, and I don't think they even read them. So we will see if the Taco Podcast gets to exist. This is why you have multiple channels, ladies and gentlemen. Why creators have more than one channel. Because if they take one down, they and shut you out tomorrow and silence your voice, even if you're 100% correct like we are. What are you going to do? You got to have a backup. And YouTube knows it. And I'm sure they're searching their system right now to try to find our backup channel so they can shut that one down as well. This is the world we live in, where pure stupidity is the rule of law. How dumb can you be? If I had a TikTok challenge dance-off, we'll put that up and we'll push that algorithm through it like so many different ways. But I'll be damned if you come on here, on this platform, and you talk about the truth. You debunk, a total myth, a lie that everyone in the medical community around the world knew was a lie then, it's a lie now, and it's always going to be a lie. There is no connection to vaccines and to autism. And for all you Jenny McCarthy fans out there and others out there who believe you can cure autism, kick fucking rocks. You can't fix a genetic issue with fucking vitamins. That's not how science works. And the YouTube, to you and every one of you at your damn site who believe in a myth that has factually been proven over 30 years was absolute bunk then is bunk now. Science.